What if I told you that one bite of raw fish can be perfectly safe, while one bite of raw meat could make you seriously sick? It sounds unbelievable, doesn't it? Every day, millions of people enjoy sushi and other raw fish dishes without thinking twice. But if someone offered you raw chicken or raw pork, you'd probably refuse immediately. So why do we trust one and fear the other? The answer isn't simply that fish is safe and meat is dangerous. The truth is far more fascinating, and it goes all the way back to the lives of ancient humans. Stay until the end, because the final fact will completely change how you think about prehistoric survival. Imagine waking up 100,000 years ago. There are no supermarkets, no refrigerators, no kitchens, and no restaurants. Your next meal depends entirely on what you can find or hunt before another predator does. Every single day is a fight to survive. Sometimes your group catches fish from a nearby river or lake. Other times, everyone works together to hunt a large animal. Both provide food, but they don't carry the same hidden dangers. In the beginning, ancient humans ate many foods raw because they had no other choice. They didn't know about bacteria, parasites, or food poisoning. They simply learned from experience. Some meals gave them energy and strength, while others made them painfully sick. The most dangerous enemies weren't the animals themselves. They were tiny living organisms hiding inside the meat. These invisible bacteria and parasites couldn't be seen with human eyes, but they could enter the body and cause serious illness. Warm-blooded animals like chickens, pigs, and many mammals naturally provide an environment where harmful bacteria can grow easily. When their meat is eaten raw, those bacteria can survive and infect people. Fish can also carry parasites, so raw fish is not automatically safe. However, many fish parasites are adapted to living in aquatic environments and often don't survive in humans the same way as many parasites and bacteria found in land animals. Even so, eating raw fish still carries risks if it isn't handled correctly. Everything changed when ancient humans learned to control fire. At first, fire gave warmth and protection from predators. But then they discovered something even more important. Cooking food over a fire transformed dangerous meals into much safer ones. The heat from cooking destroys many harmful bacteria and parasites hiding inside meat. Suddenly, people became less likely to become seriously ill after eating. They had more energy to hunt, gather food, care for their families, and survive difficult seasons. Over thousands of years, cooking became one of the greatest survival tools in human history. It wasn't just about making food taste better. It was about staying alive. So why do people still eat raw fish today? The answer is careful preparation. Fish served as sushi or sashimi isn't simply pulled from the ocean and placed on a plate. It is selected carefully, stored at safe temperatures, and in many countries frozen under strict conditions to reduce the risk of parasites. Modern food safety practices make a huge difference. Raw meat from animals like chicken and pork is much more likely to contain dangerous bacteria that survive unless the meat is cooked thoroughly. That's why health experts strongly recommend cooking these meats before eating them. When you look back at ancient humans, you realize they weren't just lucky survivors. They were careful observers. Every successful meal taught them something. Every mistake became a lesson passed down to the next generation. The simple act of cooking changed the future of humanity. It helped people stay healthier, live longer, and build stronger communities. One discovery around a campfire eventually shaped civilizations. So the next time you see someone enjoying sushi, remember that it isn't proof that all raw food is safe. It's the result of thousands of years of learning, careful food handling, and scientific understanding. Now you understand why properly prepared raw fish can sometimes be eaten safely while raw meat from many land animals is usually avoided. More importantly, you've discovered how one simple survival skill, cooking, became one of the greatest advantages ancient humans ever developed, helping shape the world we live in today.